Alright guys, so we have our Govee Smart Thermo Hygrometer here. We're going to use that to check and make sure that the Nature Right 360 is accurate. So we're going to go ahead and take the top off. Set that aside. I'm just going to go ahead and set the Govee inside. Make sure all the slots line up. There we go. Then just make sure that's shut. Now we're good to plug it in, which is right back here. Okay. If you want to test the egg turn, you can hit plus and minus at the same time, and it'll show you a turn. So that's turning the egg. You can set the days, press it again, and it's temperature. Or you hold it to set temperature, I think. Yeah, so we run it at, close it. We go to 100. Okay, so now we go ahead and add the water. So you've just got a turkey baster. I'm just gonna just add some. So we're getting the eggs in 2 days. So that'll give me time to play with this to kind of figure out how much water I need to keep in there to keep the humidity where it needs to be. It currently says 88, 87%, and it's warming up. So I'll check back here a little later. We'll give it a couple hours just to regulate, and we'll go from there. So I've let this sit here for quite a while. As you can see, the temperature is giving us a warning right now, flashing light. And then the humidity is at 51%. It keeps going 51, 52. But if you look at thermometer in the hygrometer by Govee, it's actually 99.1 and 51.2. So the humidity seems to be pretty accurate, but the temperature is almost a degree or a degree-ish off because it jumps up by half degrees. So just checking that, we'll monitor it as we go through the process of hatching these eggs out. As you can see, that's just sitting down in there. We'll also run this test on the bigger one here, but we'll see how that does as well. All right, guys, so it's been about 26 hours. I forgot to add water this morning. Thankfully, we don't have any eggs in here at this point. We're sitting at, it says 100 degrees and then 40% humidity. When I look at the hygrometer and the thermometer, it says it's 99 degrees, so still about a degree off, and it says about 40.5% humidity, which is pretty accurate. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep monitoring this, seeing if it gets more accurate. It says to let it sit for 48 hours to fully, I don't know if it's calibrate or just make sure it's working right or what, but it says to let it run for 48 hours before you put eggs in it, and we'll be putting in eggs after work tomorrow. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this unit on. And that's done by a little switch right back here. Okay, so it's currently 68.2 degrees, 78% humidity. I'm not really concerned about that. We're gonna give it a few hours to acclimate, and then we'll check it against the hygrometer and thermometer. So I think T is temperature setting. You can hold, I think it's hold it. Yeah, so you go up and down. So you just, can't remember. I'll have to change the settings later for quail, which is what we're hatching. Or you can hold the H for humidity. Okay, done. So now it's 50%. That's what it's set at, which is actually what we'll leave it at for now. But so you hit the button again for done. Now we can turn alarm. There's the alarm and the brightness and a bunch of different settings you can change. I'm gonna leave them all on factory for now. But you can hear the fan kicked on. I don't know if it's, Yeah, you can hear it in here. You can see it back there. You can feel the air's warming up just a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave this on and we'll get the quail eggs. For those of you who have never seen the goby, this is what it looks like. You can see the temperature at the top and the humidity at the bottom. And it takes a few minutes to update, so we're just gonna go ahead and quickly just open this, set it inside. We'll shut that. You can see it says 99.8 degrees. And then the humidity is at 48. It'll probably fluctuate just a little bit because I opened the door. But we want the temperature to be 99.5. So that'll let it drop real quick. So this one is supposedly a lot more of a drop. Oh, cool. Oh man, just missed it. But that, oh yeah, there. That turns on. It causes the water to turn into a gas, which is then sucked in here to the porthole on the side. So we're just gonna let the goby go for about maybe 20 minutes while I do some more chores around, and I'll come back and check on it. All right, so it has now been about 30 minutes. This is re-stabilized back to 99.5 degrees and 50% humidity. And looking at the goby, it is sitting at 99.4 degrees and 49.8 percent humidity. So it's pretty much spot on, less than half a degree on the percent humidity, and then half a percent, not degree, and 0.1 degrees on the thermostat. So that's pretty accurate. It's accurate enough that I'm not too concerned if it says 30%. Pretty confident that's accurate enough. But we finally did get this up to 50% humidity, and so we can now put the eggs in. I think I'll leave the goby in here just to be sure, because this one is a lot off on the, or farther off on the temperature. But you can't see. You can see my phone, but you can't see in there. I'll get the goby out of here when we get the eggs.